Welcome to Check It Out. My name is Kim and I'm here to tell you about what's happening this month at Pease Public Library. The library will be closed on Monday, January 20th for MLK Junior Day. This month for adult programs, we have our community knitting group that meets every Thursday at 3 p.m. All skill levels and yarn crafts are welcome. Crochet Club is going to be Monday, January 13th and the 27th from 6:30 to 7:30. All levels of experience are welcome. Bring your own materials or use what will be provided. Do you love mysteries? Have you been looking for a space to read and chat with other mystery lovers? Come to Pease Public Library for our mystery Bring Your Own book group on Tuesday, January 14th at 3 p.m. The club meets the second Tuesday of every month at 3 p.m. And you can sit and read your latest mystery and or come to discuss your favorite books and authors. You can come join us and Lamson Library and Learning Commons for our cookbook club. Each month, participants will make a dish from that month's chosen cookbook and bring it to the meeting for all to enjoy. This month's cookbook is Modern Comfort Food by Ina Garden. Copies are available to pick up at Pease or Lamson Library. The meeting of the cookbook club is Friday, January 17th at 1 p.m. at Pease Public Library in our community room. Drop-in one-on-one tech support is on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4 with me. It's a first come, first served 30-minute interval. I suggest you contact me directly to schedule because I am scheduling out. On Friday, January 10th at 3 p.m., join me in the community room for a technology workshop on the basics of Microsoft Word. This is for beginners. It's basic and you must bring your own laptop. Email me for any questions or for registration at kinman@peasepubliclibrary.org. And on Friday, the January 24th at 3 p.m., I will be hosting a tech workshop on Google Docs. This is for beginners as well, and you must bring your own laptop. Email me again for any questions or to register at kinman@peasepubliclibrary.org. On Wednesday, January 22nd at 6 p.m., you can join us in the community room for an adult book page flower craft. You must register by calling in to the library or clicking the link under the upcoming events page on our website. This month for youth services, events, and programs, every Wednesday there's story time at 10:15, and this will be led by our librarian, Sam. Thursday story time is at 11, which will be led by me, and from 10 to 11 is our sensory play on Thursdays. Brick Builders, aka Lego Club, is a great place for Lego enthusiasts. Builders of all ages can join us on Thursday, January 16th from 3:30 to 5 in the children's room for a themed Lego challenge. Duplo and Mega Blocks are available for our youngest builders. Kids of all ages can come read to Jack, a registered therapy dog, on Wednesday, January 8th and the 22nd at 3:30 p.m. Reading to Jack is a great way for struggling readers and reluctant readers to build confidence and for shy kids to talk in a non-judgmental space. On Tuesday, January 14th, tweens and teens can join me for bread and tacos. Bread will be meeting from 5 to 6 p.m. and tacos from 6 to 7 p.m. I will have a little something planned, but this meeting will allow us to get to know each other more and to plan some fun stuff at the library. On Friday, January 17th, tweens and teens can join us in the community room for a drop-in art from 2:30 to 5 p.m. All supplies will be provided. On Tuesday, January 28th, teens and tweens can join me in the community room for a drop-in slime fun from 4 to 6 p.m. We have some new books coming into the library. Here are some highlights of ones that have recently come in or are being published this month. For adult fiction, check out these next titles. Booked for Murder by P.J. Nelson. In this atmospheric Southern cozy debut, Madeline Brimley returns to the bookstore she inherited, discovering that small towns hold deadly secrets. Madeline Brimley left small-town Georgia many years ago to go to college and pursue her dreams on the stage. Her dramatic escapades are many, but success has eluded her, leaving her at loose ends. But then she gets word that not only has her beloved eccentric Aunt Rose passed, but she's left Madeline her equally eccentric bookstore housed in an old Victorian mansion in the small college town of Enigma. But when she arrives in her beat-up Fiat to claim the old Juniper bookstore and restart her life, Madeline is faced with unexpected challenges. The gazebo in the backyard is set ablaze, and a late-night caller threatens to burn the whole store down if she doesn't leave immediately. Our next book is My Funny Demon Valentine by Aurora Asher. The sizzling chemistry of Bryn Weaver and laugh-out-loud humor of Kimberly Lemming meet Jenna Levine and Janine O'Reilly's fresh spin on paranormal tropes in this wickedly funny, warm-hearted demon romance with just the right amount of spice from the best-selling author of Sanctuary of the Shadow. Asmodeus, Prince of Hell, just wants to make music, jazz specifically. Unfortunately, he's a demon, and he's supposed to be evil. Clearly, for Ash, a career as a musician isn't exactly an option, plus he's cursed. Sick of playing by the rules, Ash and his 3 brothers escape hell in search of freedom on Earth. But it's harder than they thought to keep their enemies off their trail. Our next book is The Vanishing of Josephine Reynolds by Jennifer Mormon. This drips with lush jazz-age detail, a vivid cast of characters, and a protagonist whose future literally depends on her ability to navigate the past. A captivating tale of family bonds and unexpected chances threaded with the thrilling magic of time travel. This is by author of The Baker's Man and The Magic All Around. Among the exciting new titles coming in, you'll find the following in the mix for adult nonfiction. The Lions of Winter by Ty Gagne. On a mountain somewhere above treeline, in some of the coldest and worst winter conditions imaginable, 2 men lie unconscious in the snow as explosive winds batter the nearby summits. In the last traverse, tragedy and resilience in the winter whites, Ty Gagne masterfully lays out the events that led up to an epic and legendary rescue attempt in severe and dangerous winter conditions in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. More than a cautionary tale, it is a tribute to all of the volunteers and professionals who willingly put themselves in harm's way to save lives. This is a must-read for anyone who hikes the Whites. Wild Girls, How the Outdoors Shaped the Woman Who Challenged a Nation. This beautiful meditative work of history puts girls of all races and the landscapes they loved at the center stage and reveals the impact of the outdoors on women's independence, resourcefulness, and vision. For these trailblazing women of the 19th and early 20th centuries, navigating the woods, following the stars, playing sports, and taking to the streets in peaceful protests were not only joyful pursuits, but also techniques to resist assimilation, racism, and sexism. Lyrically written and full of archival discoveries, Wild Girls evokes landscapes as richly as the girls who roamed in them, and argues for equal access to outdoor space for young women of every race and class today. Cabin, off-the-grid adventures with a clueless craftsman. Cabin is a story of those renovations, but it's also a love story, a place of possibilities and of the processes of construction and of seeing what could be instead of what is. It is a book for those who know what it's like to bite off more than you can chew or who desperately wish to. Now for YA books coming out for this month, it's a love-skate relationship by Carly J. Corson. Charlie Porter is a force to be reckoned with, both on and off the hockey rink. When she accidentally starts a brawl after a game, she's suspended from school, meaning no hockey this season and no chance to play in front of college scouts. Alexa Goldstein's pair's skating partner was hurt in the fight, and with only 4 months until their next competition, pickings for a replacement are slim. So she strikes a deal with Charlie. Skate with her at the competition well enough to place, and her Olympian mother will use her formidable connections to get Charlie in front of scouts at a D1 school. Our next book is recommended reading by Paul Kochia. Curvaceous, clever, and an avid reader, 17-year-old Bobby Ashton never misses a main character moment. So when it comes to asking out his crush, he plans a romantic gesture grand enough to go down in local history. Unfortunately, though, his extensive knowledge of every rom-com trope ever doesn't prepare him for how tragically he misreads the situation. Suddenly, Bobby's very public romantic gesture turns into an ordeal so embarrassing it could be a villain origin story. Our next book is Build a Girlfriend by Elba Luz. To the surprise of no one, Amelia Hernandez is once again single. It's her family's curse at work. Whether it's by heartbreak, scandal, or even accidental death, every romantic relationship that a Hernandez woman has will meet its demise eventually. And that may be fine with Amelia's sister, mom, and aunts, but definitely not with Amelia. So, convinced that she is the problem, Amelia decides to embark on an ex-retrospective, tracking down her exes, finding out where she went wrong, and using that information to finally become an unbreakable for whenever her next relationship comes along. Because Amelia is determined to be free of the family curse and her family. Now we're going into our children's books. Here are the following titles. The Interpreter by Olivia Abtahi, also ordered in both English and Spanish. A sharp and heartfelt picture book about a young soccer-loving girl who's an interpreter for Spanish-speaking parents. Some kids have one job, to be a kid. Cecilia has two. When she isn't on the soccer field scoring goals, she's accompanying her parents to all kinds of grown-up places like the DMV, the accountant's office, and the auto shop. She helps them translate from Spanish to English and from English to Spanish. It's an important job and it can even be fun, but it's also hard work. Our next book is Banana Bop by Sandra Boynton. Introduce little ones to their soon-to-be favorite word with this seriously silly board book from one and only Sandra Boynton. Banana Bop. It's a book of few words and most of them are banana. But we challenge you to find a better word to repeat over and over again without smiling. First food, fist cascade of giggles. This irresistible board book is sure to make everyone go bananas. Gabby Torres gets 1 billion followers by Angela Dominguez. 9-year-old Gabby Torres is the star of this new graphic novel series. Join Gabby as she navigates the inevitable disasters of 4th grade and social media. Perfect for fans of Kate, the Cat Sitter, and Allergic. Gabby Torres is 9 years old and ready to conquer the world. She's already joined the Sea Musketeers, the environmental protection club founded by her idol, Stella Diaz, and plans to be their best and youngest member ever. Gabby's latest and greatest idea, start a social media page for her club, but her parents think she's too young. Nothing stops Gabby though, until someone online, meanies, get her in some serious trouble. But she's totally got everything under control all on her own, right? As always, if you would like to be put on hold for any of these titles, stop by the circulation desk or give us a call, and a library staff member would be happy to assist you. For the most up-to-date information about things going on in the library, please visit our website at peacepubliclibrary.org or our social media pages. That is what is happening this month at Pease. Catch me next month on Check It Out, and Happy New Year.